it is, world famous Flo's Clam Shack. This is the second Flo's. The original one, out in Island Park in Portsmouth, has sustained numerous hurricanes. This property sustained the 1938 hurricane, so it was destined to be a clam shack. It started off as a 3-bedroom beach cottage back in the 40s and 50s, and when I purchased it in 1991, we kind of converted it, put an addition on the front and the back, a couple decks here and there. 25 years later, here we are, right across the street from Atlantic Beach, Newport's first beach. Yeah, right behind me is famous cliff walk, starting at the top of the beach, going all the way around the point, past the breakers on the end there. It's a nice walk. People from all over the world come down and visit the mansions there. Then when they finish their walk, they walk down the beach, they come to Flo's, a little chowder and clam cakes. At Flo's, the difference between a clam shack and a restaurant is clam shack, there's no waiters, no waitresses, no maitre d's, no busboys, no silverware, no glasses, no fine china, paper plates, paper cups, ice cold beer, and a lot of good food. You wait in line, not too long, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. When you get to the order window, you put your order in. We give you either a Flo's rock or a vibrating lobster. About 10 minutes later, you come back down, pick up your food, enjoy it any way you want. Outside, inside, upstairs, downstairs. The first law of clam shacks is the length of the line is related to the quality of the food. So right from this point on, it's about 10 minutes. That's it. And you meet a lot of people too from all over the world here, you know.
I'm from London. Well, I'm originally from Ireland, but I live in London.
Here we are in the cooler of Flo's. Everything in here is fresh this morning. Everything in here will be sold out tonight. We replenish it tomorrow morning again. These just came in from Maine about an hour and a half ago. Beautiful steamers. We have our clam cake batters here. After they rise, we chill them off a little bit. We'll go through about maybe 600-700 dozen this afternoon. Okay, everything we just saw comes from there, right out here. Ice down, our fish, strictly fresh, cut to order. Our oysters from Chesapeake, fresh, plump, firm. Our whole belly clams from Maine. Perfect. Nice sized bellies. Ice cold. Clam strips. Usually people don't like these because they're chewy, but these melt in your mouth. From a sea clam. Scallops. Nobody has the scallops we do. The scallops are strictly dry, unsoaked scallop, right from the shell into a bag, right to us. No solution added, like most scallops come through with a chemical that puffs up the weight and loses all the flavor. These are strictly dry.
Where are they coming? Are they coming?
They come out of George's Banks. Pretty much everything here is homemade. Chowder made from scratch, clam cake batters, our fish batters, our flour batter, basically just a batter of flour. Hand dredged, shaken good, fried twice, on one fryer later, and then to another fryer later, so the temperature is always maintained at 375. Jorge's going to show you. He's making clam cakes right now. Usually do maybe about 3 or 4 dozen cooked at a time. They take about 5 to 7 minutes. He'll show you how we do that now.
You want some clams down? Absolutely.
Any clams or clam cakes?
Oh yeah, a lot of clams. Lots of clams. And hold on, let me draw some more clam cakes. Alright. So this is what I do every day. Lots of clam cakes, a lot. So as you can see, it's a lot of clams. Lots of clams in there. Alright. I have, I would say, about 5 dozen down. So I will have enough clam cakes for the next 15 minutes maybe. They go by quick. This is my fresh clam chowder. Just making it right now. And let me check my clam cakes. I always pop them just to make sure they're well done. So if this is dry, that means it's well done already. Clam cake.
Okay, on that side of the table we have our fried menu items: scallops, shrimp, calamari, clam strips, and of course the whole belly clams and our fish and chips. On this side of the table we do our grill items: hot dogs, hamburgers, cheese dogs, lobster rolls by the thousands, and also a Greek salad, usually made by a Greek. You Greek today?
Frenchman.
He's American. And also we do a lot of prep here. Today we went through probably about 60 pounds of lobster meat so far for lunch, so we expect to do another 50 pounds of lobster meat for our lobster rolls for dinner tonight. On the lobster rolls here, we call them a no-nonsense lobster roll, meaning it's strictly lobster meat, mayonnaise on the side. A lot of people say, well, I had a lobster roll, this thing was so big I couldn't eat it all. I said, well, that's fine if you want to pay 40 bucks for it. You know, I'll make you a lobster roll you can't eat either. So here it's guaranteed all lobster meat, mayonnaise on the side. With a toasted buttered roll, which is key, not a brioche or some kind of a grinder roll, which takes away the whole flavor of the lobster meat. You need that buttery, nice buttery roll, a hot dog roll, to get that flavor on the lobster meat. And the same kind of roll we use on our clam roll, our strip roll, and our oyster roll. What you see over here, the prep here, is getting ready for the upstairs menu tonight. Upstairs at the raw bar, we have a different menu. Broiled items, baked seafood, things like that. Clams Casino, Oysters Rockefeller. Yeah, these are our steamers. These are again from Maine. They were dug yesterday, brought down this morning. The steamers, a soft shell clam, are actually our frying clams. The frying clams are just shucked out of the shell, raw, and that's what we fry in the shell. They're known as steamers. Beautiful.
There you go. Fresh steamers.
Nothing that flows is farm raised. Everything is right from the wild, right from the ocean.
Here we are at the iconic Flo's Clam Shack. Very excited to be here. I love Flo's. I've been coming here for a long time, and everybody knows Flo's. You have a view of beautiful First Beach. It's right on the border of Newport and Middletown, and it's just a fun place. They've got an incredible raw bar. They're known for their fried stuff, but they've got beautiful prime rib tonight on Fridays. They've got fresh striped bass. They've got scallops. They've got shrimp. Let's try one. And it's just fun. It's laid back. They've always got good music playing. They've got live music playing tonight and Saturday. And the owner's a doll. The bartenders are great. There's a reason why everybody loves Flo's. Yum. And they fry it to perfection. Okay, so we're about to dive into a fisherman's platter. We have fried cod, we have fried shrimp, we have fried calamari, we have their classic clam strips, and we also have my favorite, fried scallops. Look at that! Sweet and beautiful. It's so decadent. I love scallops. I'm gonna go for it here. I'm gonna break it open because it's so fresh. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. That's their fried fish. Their fried fish and chips are gigantic, fresh, and perfectly battered and fried. That is exactly what you want.
This is the raw bar, topside raw bar. We have a totally different menu from downstairs. A lot of baked seafood, fresh swordfish, salmon, scrod. And tonight we got special, you saw it earlier, fresh striped bass from Block Island. And on Friday nights, tonight, we have our special prime rib. A nice generous cut dinner for $9.95. So that's a big hit, along with Thursday nights, or all-you-can-eat crab legs up here for $19.95. We started off as the original raw bar on Aquidneck Island, jumbo shrimp, peel and eats, little necks again, and oysters. We also have clam cecino, our oysters Rockefeller, and the chef will do something special at night up here.
So we've been coming to Flo's Clam Shack for many years, my family and I. It's a family tradition. The food's always delicious. You always know what you're going to get. Always consistent, and it's such a fun place. It's the best.
I usually get the lobster roll because it's filled with lobster, and the fried scallops is my favorite.
People who come here are the friendliest, nicest people. The regulars, and there's some tourists too, and everybody gets along very well. It's just a lot of fun.
Everybody loves it.
And you almost don't want to go home.